Hi, my name is Bella Aguilar. I am 15 and I go to Everest Public High School here in Redwood City. Growing up, I have always had a good education. My parents were able to put me through preschool, and I also went to school here at two K through 8 schools. The first one was Clifford, and the second one was Roy Cloud. Um, and I have a younger sister whose name is Sophia, and she currently goes to Rocket Ship Discovery Prep. When she was in first grade, sorry. When she was in first grade, our mom unfortunately got sick, and she was diagnosed with cancer, leaving us with the difficulty for me to care for Sophia and help her with her homework, as well as me studying and keeping on track in sixth grade. And growing up, that was actually very difficult because I tried to do the best I could, but sometimes it felt like it wasn't good enough. And when she was in first grade, we met with her teachers for a conference, and they told us that she was so far behind that it would take her 3 years for her to get caught up with all the other kids. And rather than helping her, the teachers told us that it would be better to just leave her behind and focus on the kids who are on track so that way they wouldn't slow down. And hearing that, it really hurt because I knew how intelligent she was, and it just wasn't acceptable for me. So that's when me and my dad realized that we had to do something about it. And before the end of first grade, our mother unfortunately passed away, leaving us with an even bigger struggle and an even bigger decision to make. So during the summer, we decided that it was the best to take a risk and put her into Rocket Ship. And now that I realize it, it was the best decision that we could ever make, because in just 1 year's improvement, she has improved so much that she is on track to being caught up with all the other kids in just 1 year. So we knew that it was a sacrifice, but overall it's been worth it. And my dad gets up at 5:30 in the morning to get her lunch and breakfast ready, so that way she can be up by 6, get ready, and be out the door by 6:45 to get to school at 7:55. And I go to Everest, and again, Everest is a lot like KIPP because it's a charter school. And going there, I see so many people in my classes, and they're far behind because they went to middle schools here in Redwood City. And watching them struggle is so hard for me because they grew up not knowing that they would go to college. College wasn't in their head when they were growing up, so they didn't have that driving push to strive and do the best that they could. But at Rocket Ship, when I go and volunteer, I see the kids who are behind, yet I see them having the strongest urge to learn and to push themselves to go to college, because at such a young age, their dream is to already go to college, and Rocket Ship makes that such a part of their education that they don't want their dreams to get shut down, and the kids in Redwood City shouldn't get their dreams shut down either. So, thank you.